The Shark Deck.
I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Congratulations to Dorothy Fideli. She's 77. She got married to herself. Yeah. Dottie lives at the O'Bannon Terrace retirement community in Ohio and said, you know what? I've done everything else. Why not? I'm going to marry myself. Rob is the property manager of the retirement home. He performed the ceremony, and Dottie said, I came in here and I told Rob, I said, Rob, you're going to marry me. And he said, you're what? Rob performed the ceremony in front of Fideli's friends and family. Rob told Today.com, she's an incredible woman. She's full of life. She's always thought of others. Dottie's daughter, Donna, thought it was fun and said, oh, Mom, yeah, let's go do it. I'll go get your dress. I'll get you everything. Her daughter did all the cooking and decorated the community room of the retirement home with a balloon arch and other special touches. There was a 2-tiered white cake decorated with red roses, as well as heart-shaped cookies and finger sandwiches in the shape of wedding bells. Dottie said, I was nervous, but then I was really happy. Dottie was married once before. She and her ex-husband exchanged vows at the Justice of the Peace back in 1965, and right after the ceremony, he went to work and Dottie went home. She added, I wore a black dress, so it was doomed before it started. Congratulations, Dottie. Good news if you're a migrating bird, Missouri's made it a little safer for you. They've been turning off the lights on the Gateway Arch in St. Louis at night. Jeremy Sweat is the superintendent of Gateway Arch National Park and said St. Louis sits right beneath the Mississippi Flyway, a major migration highway. So they kept the lights off in May. They'll do it again in September. This helps minimize the possible disorienting effect of the lights on migrating birds. Good news for Charles Jessup. He was reunited with his work portfolio and $5,000 in cash thanks to a group of high school students who were in the right place at the right time. Somewhere on Highway 20 between East Troy and Waterford, Jessup drove off in his pickup truck and has lost his open portfolio containing several important items, including $5,000 in cash. He lost his MacBook, his business records. He retraced his steps. He only found his laptop, but he also spotted Waterford Union High School's Future Farmers of America students doing their spring roadside cleanup. He asked the students if they had tracked down any of the items, and sophomore Morgan said, all right, we're probably not going to find it. And all of a sudden I was like, wait, there's a $50 bill right here. We found money after money after money, and then we found his portfolio. Then we found a bunch of papers with the portfolio. It was actually pretty crazy how much we found in the ditch. Jessup said, it went from having a terrible day, beating myself up for why would I be so stupid to leave that on the back of my truck to, wow, what great kids. 8th grader Xavier Jones needed a ride to his graduation from middle school. Couldn't get one, so he asked his friend and brother to walk along with him. He said, if I want it, I got to go get it. They walked 2.5 hours through St. Louis to arrive at the school. When the 14-year-old arrived, mentor Darren Seals was speaking at the ceremony. Hearing that one of his students had walked 2 hours to be there, he paused to inform the audience. Seals said, I had to stop my speech and call him on board. He was like, hey, everybody get off your feet and give him a standing ovation. They clapped for him. They were like, whoa, he walked here. Now, as it happened, the president of Harris Stowe State University was in attendance that day and was moved by the perseverance and determination shown by young Mr. Jones. She offered to give him a ride to college. The boy didn't understand what a ride meant. Mr. Seals tells the story. She said, you got a full ride. You know what that means? And he said, they're going to give me a ride to school? No, you're getting a ride to college. He said, wait a minute, I don't have to pay for college? Then it all started hitting him. And good news if you don't want a boring coffin after you die. Funeral directors at Go As You Please have shared some of their most unusual requests. Some of them, Lego bricks, a Doctor Who TARDIS, a bottle of Bell's whiskey, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. You can even do Betty Boop. The coffins are built to the needs of each individual customer. General Manager Murdo Chambers wants to break the taboo of death and dying with the company's wacky coffins. And that's your 5 good news stories for today. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube, wherever you get your shows. You have a great day.